you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you've reached
Caesar, just look at him. Politician, general, author, ruler, man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello to each and every one of you. Hello, Marshawn Bradley. Hey, Brian, it's my first live with you. I always see you with Sassy. Hello, well, welcome in, Marshawn Bradley. I hope that you enjoy the tour that we're about to go on. Glad to have you here for the first time. Mahogany Meeks, good to see you. Hello, Sheila Joe. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Now, for those of you who are wondering, no, that's not to be original, but if you want your movie or TV show to be a to be original, I got the intel. Then right after this, ooh, we got some destinations to go to tonight. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, jump into the flow, jump into the flow. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, jump into the flow, jump into the flow. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a
For more information on that amazing opportunity, just go to my Studios video and my Studios Live. With that being said, we got a lot of destinations to hit up tonight. So we'll hit up the destination of Wendy Williams, check in on her. Her apartment has been sold, but was it a profit or was it a deficit? We'll talk about that. Oscar Mayer may be up for sale. Kraft Heinz is thinking about selling it. I'll tell you more about that. Amazon has a brand new show. If you remember a particular movie that Tyler Perry starred in, it was off a certain book. That is the book turned into a series. I'll tell you all about it. Of course, Martel Holt. We're talking about him because he has been convicted with domestic violence, and he is appealing it. And oh, buddy boy, do I have a lot to say on that. Tiana's Bayou Adventure, a brand new ride coming to Disney World and Disneyland. I'll tell you all about that and when it will be opening up. Also, too, Jeopardy is coming to Amazon Prime. Speaking of Amazon, we're going to head over to Cedar Point as well, give you an update on Top Thrill 2. DJ Yuckademics. Well, he has been given a grape and defamation lawsuit, and then Lori from All That has made an allegation against Dan Schneider. A lot of destinations to get to. So with that being said, higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro. You see the virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear the virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. Yes, indeed. Let's do what we do because, y'all, we got a lot of destinations to get to. Here we go. Let's get it on and popping. So we're going to start off with Wendy Williams here. This comes to us from the Daily Mail. Wendy Williams' $4.5 million New York City penthouse sold by Guardian at a loss as host is deemed incapacitated amid aphasia and frontotemporal dementia battles. Wendy Williams' multi-million-dollar New York City penthouse has been sold under her guardian for a loss after the host was deemed incapacitated amid her dementia battle. The 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom Manhattan home sold on May 10th, so just 4 days ago, for $375 million, a loss of $822,000 from its purchase price of $4.5 million in July of 2021, per the New York Post. Williams, 59, was diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia in 2023. The year prior, Williams was placed under a conservatorship after Wells Fargo froze her accounts due to allegations from her financial advisor at the time, claiming that she was of unsound mind according to court filings. Records obtained from the publication indicates Williams was deemed incapacitated, which necessitated a guardian's involvement in the process of selling her 2,400 square foot penthouse. The insider said Wendy's dream has always been to live in Manhattan in a dream apartment, but never got the chance to do so. It's a very unfortunate situation. And there is a little bit of the apartment that was in the documentary, Where is Wendy Williams? DailyMail.com had reached out to Williams' representative for comment. In March, it was revealed that a lien had been applied towards the New York City home that she owes $568,451.57 in back taxes. According to legal documents reviewed by TMZ, federal officials said that the six-figure sum was over unpaid balances for 2021 and 2019. The lien was first generated this past January and reported to officials with New York City Finance Department the following month. The outlet noted that it was possible Williams or her camp have addressed the situation, but it wasn't reflected in the records it received. Williams' financial guardians, Sabrina Morsley, have been appointed around 2 years ago, which precedes the time frame the tax balances were not intended to, according to the outlet. Williams' health woes were a focal point in a Lifetime documentary, Where is Wendy Williams, which focused on how Williams' alcohol consumption played a part in her downturn in health. New details of Williams' health decline have been released by different groups, as Williams' caretaker issued a statement February 22nd saying that doctors have diagnosed the TV personality with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia. The health struggles have already presented significant hurdles in Wendy's life and have behavioral and cognitive impacts, according to the statement. Wendy there in a better state. Oh, my Lord. Wendy is still able to do many things for herself, the statement attributed to her care team read. Most important, she maintains her trademark sense of humor and is receiving the care she requires to make sure she's protected, that her needs are addressed. She is appreciative of the many kind thoughts and good wishes being sent her way. The statement on Williams' health was addressed in Public Relations Newswire. That's what PR stands for, everybody. A representative listed on the release, Jennifer Haley, referred questions back to the statement when contacted by the Associated Press. The announcement came a day after a cover story in People magazine quoted Williams found about the nature of her struggles ahead of a Lifetime documentary set to air Saturday, already has aired. The people who love her can't see her, the magazine quoted Williams' sister Wanda as saying, I think the big question is, how the hell did we get here? The family said a court-appointed legal guardian was the only person with unfair access to Williams. The article said that the Lifetime documentary crew was set out in 2022 to chronicle Williams' comeback, stopped filming in April 2023 when her then manager and jeweler Will Selby says in footage for the film that she entered a facility to treat cognitive issues. Her son says in the documentary that doctors had connected her cognitive issues to alcohol abuse. People reported Williams' family told people that they don't know where she is and cannot call her themselves, but she can call them. The Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration describes FTD as a group of brain disorders caused by degeneration of the frontal or temporal lobes of the brain that affect behavior, language, and movement. Oh, my Lord. Let's see. I think we're almost done. Oh, my Lord, y'all. Oh, damn. I did not read this article before coming on air. And most of the time I really don't, because like I want to react to what you guys in real time. Hey, good people. Hey, Keisha Brooks. Hey, Lady B, welcome in. Glad to have you here as well. You know, I think we all get the gist of Wendy's problems, right? I mean, first of all, you know, Kelvin Hunter, the bastard that had a whole affair on his wife, literally right down the street from the marital home, and also utilized Wendy's money to fund their lifestyle, and now he's broke. I know that Wendy talked about a lot of people, and, you know, in the words of Melody Cherie Lee, Rogers, that karma's going to come around with the quickness. That is true. However, Entertainment Tonight, Access Hollywood, E! News, Extra, TMZ, all of us. Shall I go on? So it was public information that Wendy Williams was talking about on daytime TV. And my mom was saying that same thing to me, like, Ray, you got to be careful because what you do will come back to you. So even though you're talking about all these people, you never know where you're going to trip up. And that's very true. In the same context, that's why I always make sure that my life is together. It may not be all the way together. It might not be a crystal stair, but at least the stairs are connected, that I can walk up the stairs. You know what I mean? It's not a rickety staircase. You know, you can feel the stairs that you're climbing or that you're walking on, right? So yeah, I do feel sad that it was outlaws, right? I mean, she could, how can I put this? In her divorce, the rules are she cannot give Kelvin any alimony if she doesn't make a certain amount. So she wasn't working to make sure Kelvin was broke, which was smart. So she could have control of her money. But then when she got under Wells Fargo and all her money, you know, was locked up, and then other people had access to it. I mean, you guys got to at least admit, like, she betted on herself. She made a name for herself. And, you know, like I said, I still don't like how she did Method Man's wife and saying that she had cancer. I think there are some private things that need to stay private. But also, too, you got to recognize, like, if you don't like Wendy Williams, you don't like journalists. You don't like your hometown station. If you really want to be honest. So that's just how I feel on it. Now, there is an update on the Where Is Wendy Williams documentary. I saw this a couple of weeks back, but I wanted to make sure that it was enough of an update.
With Canva, it's not just a whiteboard, but a playground for ideas.
It's not just a doc, but a way to wow with words.
It's not just a presentation, but all the power of visual communication.
Every task, every teammate, every department.
It's not just design. It's designed for work.
First of all, congratulations. Huge success of the documentary.
You don't think there's anything going on with Wendy's health that is alarming?
No. I mean, Wendy is Wendy.
This is where we get the blues from every time.
This doesn't look like anything familiar.
I think she's losing memory. Like, she just blanks out.
What would it mean for the documentary to be recognized by the Academy?
Oh, that would mean, I think, the world, not only to us, but to Wendy.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine the impact that would have on her.
Yeah.
And to be able to tell her story so honestly and truthfully, and hopefully a catalyst for change for her and for potentially thousands of others.
So have you been in touch with Wendy?
We haven't, but we know people who have been, who are close to her, and she has seen the film, and she's fine with it.
Fine with it.
Yeah, she's, according to the the people that have spoken to her.
Yeah.
And so, listen, this would be an amazing tribute to Wendy to get an Emmy nomination, for something that she was an executive producer on, and allowed her to tell her story.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many fascinating moments to observe in the documentary. What is it that you have noticed in the reaction from everybody in the world who has watched it? What do you think their biggest takeaway has been?
It's not an easy story to watch or to tell, but hopefully, we did it truthfully and with integrity and sensitively so that Wendy's story could be put out there and that people could lift up the veil of what really was going on in her life and reveal the truth about that, which wasn't really easy.
And as Wendy said, early on, if it could happen to her, it could happen to anyone. So I think it's important that people watch this with an idea of what can happen if a loved one is put under a guardianship.
I feel like the guardian has not done a good job of protecting my mom. As long as she has people around who are yes people, I know that she's not getting the help that she needs or getting better.
Wendy's a world famous, incredible, person, and this happened to her, so it could happen to pretty much anyone.
Yeah. I mean, I know she's obviously not here with us physically tonight, but if she could share a message with the world, obviously you got a front row seat to her life and her experiences. What do you think she'd want to say to the world?
Actually, just what Mark said, if it can happen to me, it could happen to you.
And that she's still fabulous, even, in the dire, situation that she's in. Wendy has an incredible spirit, and I think people can feel that, and the love that she's felt, through this, she can feel it. That's another thing that she, we've been told, is that she really appreciates the love and attention and, that her fans have given her because of this platform.
Yeah, her fans ride so hard for her. Of course, the family was involved in the documentary. Have you been in touch with her family? What's the latest?
Mark, you've been in touch with them?
Yeah, we've been in touch with them a lot, and the story's not over. I can say that much, that the family...
Her son?
Her son and everybody that you see in the documentary, we've continued to be in touch with them, and they're very supportive of the project. And I think, this isn't the end of this story. There'll be more.
Well, I love that you say that, because there's a lot of people who still have questions and would love to see what this next chapter of Wendy's life looks like, maybe exposing what life with a guardianship looks like. Are there conversations about picking up the cameras again?
We haven't had any of those conversations. And I think now it's time for us to kind of step back and let the family, have this moment and, kind of take the reins of their story. And then, of course, I don't think the world has seen the last of Wendy Williams.
So I recently had the privilege of sitting down with Angela White, formerly known as Black China. And she told me the story of how she came to be in the documentary. She said that it was completely unplanned.
I just went over to her house.
And there happened to be cameras?
Yes.
So you had no idea that you were going to be
popped
filmed.
up. Yep, I popped up. When I walked in, I knocked on the door and she was like, you're here. I was like, hey.
What did you guys make of that day, having that touching moment between Angela and Wendy, removing the wig, showing her feet?
Oh, it was an extraordinary day. It was so moving. And I was so touched by how sensitive and thoughtful she was for Wendy and the bond. And she was just...
It really was a mother-daughter moment. It really was.
She cared about Wendy, And it was really a beautiful moment. And I think Wendy too, when she took off the wig, that's really where Wendy was at when we were filming with her. She kind of wanted to put that part of her past behind and move on, and she didn't mind taking off her wig. That was fine. And I thought that was one of the most beautiful moments in the film.
She always talks about how she wants to work. I feel as though she's worked enough.
You ready?
Her health needs to be #1 priority, not her getting a talk show. I'd want to put my mom in a situation where working isn't the thing that kills her. I felt like my mother has never needed TV or a platform to be special. But I think she may feel otherwise.
You know, the reaction has been very mixed. There's a lot of people out there who think this is a woman going through a really serious time in her life. This shouldn't have ever even been made. To anybody who has criticized the documentary, what do you say?
No, I can understand that it's a very difficult film to watch. It was a very difficult film to make at times, but I think we were
it needed to be told.
To wanting to tell the truth of what was happening in her life under a guardianship. How could that happen? All these unanswered questions. How is it possible that a child doesn't know where their mother is, can't reach her, doesn't know what her health care is? None of the family knows. How is that possible? And I hope we were, even though it was painful, and that we could pull the veil back, as even her niece said, at one point, and show the truth of what was happening to Wendy under a guardianship at this time, and be a catalyst for change.
So you think it was necessary that we make this documentary?
Absolutely, and Wendy and her family, most importantly, feel it's necessary because now they have a platform to show the world what was really going on, in their mother's life, and there were problems and there was a crisis unfolding. And our cameras simply told the truth about what that crisis was. So we hope that this has been a platform to help Wendy and her family.
That was a good moment, the family bonded there.
Anything in retrospect that if you could go back, get those cameras up again, would you have done differently?
I don't think so. I feel like we were there to.
They did a very good job. It was not easy.
What we saw and tell our journey.
I can only imagine the
along
process
the way,
of taping it.
I feel like we really achieved that.
Or filming it, rather.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that I'd want to do. I mean, Wendy is an indomitable force, right? And we really just followed Wendy and her story and her voice throughout it, and she kind of dictated where the cameras went and how and what we did, and so to be in close proximity to that kind of a force, and that even in the condition she was in, she has such an incredible story to tell that people are clearly connecting to, and whether that makes them feel sad or makes them feel angry, or it is making them feel.
I love that you said she was the one directing traffic, telling you what you can film and what you can't film. What was off limits in this documentary?
Oh, to be honest, I mean, she was very direct about what she wanted to do and not, but she really was open to just about everything. She really didn't have a lot of limitations.
Listen, Wendy is the ultimate truth teller, and she said from the very first time we sat down with her, like very early on, there are no boundaries. Ask me anything, you can film anything. I am a public person, I live publicly, this is my story. And so we just followed that direction into, unfortunately, very uncomfortable places. But hopefully that the difficulties that we documented are helping now her family tell their story and maybe make a change.
Thank you so much, Entertainment Tonight and Entertainment Tonight Online. Hello, Carmen Walls. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Shout out to the producers of that documentary. I mean, I can only imagine. I know. I was just watching some Wendy intros before coming on. And shout out to the producers. I mean, now listen, I know that when it comes to our culture, having other people cover our culture is not easy. But I can tell the depth and the breadth and the humanity in those producers were very sincere to make sure that they understood the nuances, the cadence, and the layers of this Black woman and the magnitude of her public life, rather, to make sure that not only it had a spectrum of emotions, but it had many different, to use a term, destinations to go and follow and to give a cohesive background as much as they can of what they could give. And I think they did a wonderful job with that documentary. It was not easy to watch. I can only imagine the filming days were not easy either. So prayers up to Wendy Williams and her family as well. All right, y'all, more Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from this space right here and right now. My baloney has a first name, it's OSCAR. You know what? I got somebody who can sing it better. I got somebody who can sing it better. Hang on one second, y'all. Hang on one second. Text the our jingle for us, please.
I gotta go to the studio now.
Band-Aid. How about my baloney has a first name? It's OSCAR.
And nobody sang it like that.
Second name is MDYER. Oh, I love to eat.
Nobody sang it like that.
And if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a name, it's BOLOGNA.
Here you go, baby. Thank you, Tony Braxton, so much, gorgeous. By the way, y'all catch her residency with Cedric the Entertainer, the Love and Laughter residency. By the way, Tony Braxton gave away some 7th Avenue beauty products from the Melody Rogers, at their Mother's Day edition of that legendary residency, and it is selling out. So congratulations to the Tony Braxton and Cedric the Entertainer. All right, y'all. She did sing the Oscar Mayer jingle, so here we are. Kraft Heinz exploring the Oscar Mayer brand that could be worth up to $5 billion. Let's say that again, $5 billion, according to the Wall Street Journal. That's where I first saw this. But of course, I couldn't get to the exclusive. Kraft Heinz Company has hired financial advisors to help explore the possible sale of its Oscar Mayer unit, which makes hot dogs, cold cuts, and bacon. The Wall Street Journal reported Monday, citing people familiar with the matter. The business could be worth $3 billion to $5 billion. The people said the company has hired Bank of America, BAC, and Centerview Partners to work on the process. Potential buyers, including private equity firms or other food companies. Kraft. So that is the story here. Now, when I first heard this, I'm like, what company could really buy it? And then I thought about Walmart and Target, but I'm just like, would Walmart and Target really want to own Oscar Mayer if they already are a distributor of Oscar Mayer? And I don't know what media company would really want Oscar Mayer. So I don't know. I mean, it could be a fast food chain, maybe, that, they could. I mean, I really don't know on this one, y'all. I really don't. I mean, I didn't know Oscar Mayer was worth up to $5 billion. I mean, I at least thought, maybe what, $950 million, but $3 to $5 billion. That's a lot of money. So we shall see. Like I said, if anything, if it does get sold, I don't think it's going to affect customers much. I think people will still be able to get, their Oscar Mayer products. What may change is, where the factories are and who's in charge of this, that, and the third. So sad to hear this. Sending prayers up to you and your mom. Oh, Carmen Wallace. Prayers up to you, beautiful. Your mom is in the hospice. We are sending light, loves, and prayers, for sure. Dites and Watson could buy them. Are those food companies, Carmen Wallace? Are those food companies by chance? You know, I can see now. I'm looking at some stuff now. I can see PepsiCo doing it because PepsiCo, think about it, they already have chips, they already have drinks, right? So I could see PepsiCo buying Oscar Mayer. I could definitely see that. Like I said, it should be interesting to see who gets it, but you know, $3 billion to $5 billion. God bless Oscar Mayer. You know what I mean? So that is that there. All right, y'all. We do have something very special. So I'm going to go to this trailer here, and hopefully it will work out. So for those of you who were trying to guess what, detective, what the show is about. It's about a detective named Alex Cross. That's right, Alex Cross is coming to Amazon. So y'all give me one moment because we did this last time and it actually worked. So I'm going to pull up the trailer of Alex Cross. Give me one moment over there. Okay, here it is here. Okay. Go all the way down to the trailer. Nope, we're going to pause it. All right, here we go. So let's get in here. Share this tab instead. All right, here we go, y'all. So Cross trailer. Amazon reveals first look at Alice Hodge as Jane Patterson's legendary black detective. It's been over 4 years since Variety exclusively reported the news that that TV series based on Jane Patterson's Alex Cross books was in the works. Finally, fans will have a first look at Alice Hodge in the title role. Amazon released a trailer for Cross at its 2024 Upfront presentation. Now, for those of you who don't know what Upfront is pretty much when a media company showcases all their new shows and new ways that advertisers can make money. Pretty much that's all that is. During which the company confirmed previous reports that the series had already scored a season 2 renewal. Come on now. Cross, which will premiere on Amazon Prime later this year, stars Aldous Hodge as a detective and forensic psychologist known for his ability to dig into the psyches of criminals and their victims. Sounds like a little Rosewood, if you guys remember Rosewood on Fox with Morris Chestnut. That was a great damn show, and Fox should never canceled it. Okay? Just gonna say that right now. That show will still be on TV. The cast includes Isaiah Mustafa, Juana Jennings, Alona Tai, Samantha Walkies, Caleb Elijah, Melody Hurd, Jennifer Wigmore, and Lois Mumford, Ryan Eagle, and Johnny Ray Gill. Season 2 will see the addition of Wes Chatham, Matthew Leonard, and Gina Mason, with Gill being up to a series regular. Who are you? A voice asked at the opening of the trailer. After a series of clips show snippets of Cross at work and with his family, another voice describes him as Metro PD's golden boy. He answers with a grin, "You can just call me Detective Alex Cross." Speeding cars, rooms on fire, and police chases fill the rest of the trailer, which closes with Cross standing over a man who is seated in an interrogation room. "You're not getting a confession. You're not in my head." The man says, "Oh, I'm definitely living rent-free." Cross retorts. Cross is produced by Amazon MGM Studios, Paramount Television Studios, and Skydance Television. Season 1 is executive produced by creator and showrunner Ben Watkins via his Blue Monday Productions banner. Executive producers also include Jim Dunn, Sam Ernst, and Patrick Santa on behalf of Jane Patterson Entertainment, and David Ellison, Dana Goldberg, and Matt Thurner on behalf of Skydance. For Season 2, Dern and Ernst have joined Watkins as co-showrunners with J. David Shanks, Elena White, and Hodge add to the executive producer team. executive producing team, rather, bringing one of James Patterson's most iconic literary characters to life for our global Prime Video customers was a dream come true. We can't wait for everyone rather to see Alice Hodge's dynamic performance as Cross, said Vern Sanders, head of television at Amazon MGM Studios. Ben Watkins and his team have created something unique within the crime thriller genre that longtime fans and newcomers alike will all enjoy. And with over 30 novels with Patterson featuring Alex Cross as his main protagonist, it was an easy choice to bring Cross back for a second season. I am thrilled to be embarking on another chapter with Cross. Moments like this don't happen by accident, said Watkins. Gives again a season 2 pickup before our first season even drops is a huge testament and vote of confidence in the amazing work that our crew, cast, directors, writers, and production team have delivered thus far. It's also a direct result of the unwavering support bestowed upon us by Prime Video and our producing partners at Paramount TV Studios, Skydance, and James Patterson Entertainment. I am grateful for all the above and can't wait to run it back even bigger and better. So with that being said, let me get together here. Oh, nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to do it just like this. Hang on 1 second, y'all. All right. 1 second, y'all. Everyone is called. Oh, T-Talk with your girl. Okay, I'll call her straight back in a minute. Okay. Where is it? I know I just had it. All right, now I gotta go back, child. I gotta go back. Hang on, y'all. And y'all, I gotta tell y'all something. This teaser right here is fire. Like, I might actually watch this. Like, seriously. Like, to find a TV show that you actually really want to watch is not easy. But this one right here, this one might just do it. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Here. All right, here we go. All right, hang on. All right, here we go, y'all. Not the exclusive, but a sneak peek at the brand new show, Cross. Here we go. Oh, sorry, hang on. I got to turn up the volume. Hang on. Oh, the volume is turned up. Okay. Here we go, y'all.
Oh, I know who you are. Lead investigator on the Gary Sinichi case. Metro PD's golden boy. You can call me Detective Alex Cross.
Man.
You're not getting a confession. You're not in my head. I'll definitely live a rent free.
Man, listen. It is coming soon to Amazon Prime Video. Man, that looks good to me. Yes, it does. It certainly looks good to me. Thank you, Amazon Prime Video, for approving it. And shout out to James Patterson for creating a black detective. How about that? That is really, really something special right there. It's not the Tyler Perry version. Let's roll on, shall we? Okay, y'all. So we are going to get to, oh my Lord. So we are going to get to Martel Holt. Okay. So we're going to get to Martel Holt here. Now, shout out to Glam Rocks, because Glam Rocks gave me the intel on this right here. Love and Marriage Huntsville star Martel Holt appeals domestic violence harassing communication conviction. Holt convicted in municipal court of domestic violence harassing communications. He has appealed the decision. Love and Marriage Huntsville star Martel Holt has filed an appeal to his conviction on a charge of domestic violence, harassing communications. He was convicted in Huntsville Municipal Court on May 2nd of 2024 and given a 30-day suspended sentence with 12 months of monitored probation. He was also ordered to have no contact with the victim. He immediately filed to appear and asked for a jury trial. He remains out on bond pending his appeal. Holt was originally arrested in January 2024. Love and Marriage Huntsville is a reality show that has been around since 2019, focused on African-American business owners in Huntsville, Alabama. Here we go.
My biggest passion in life, being a mom, making sure you guys are safe. That's number one for me. It's actually giving me a heads up that people are right next to me, which is awesome. I feel like we're all protected in here. We love it.
Right. Well, Love and Marriage Huntsville TV star Martel Holt was recently arrested for domestic violence. The 42-year-old was booked into the Madison County Jail last night. Holt was charged with third-degree domestic violence and harassing communications. He was later released just after 7 last night.
So here's the thing, right? Sir, you were arrested for domestic violence in the third degree, harassing communications, sir. Now, I don't know what made you think, okay, that you could just, I don't know, just get away with your shit. But sir, let me show you your booking information, okay? Let me show you your booking information. Sir, it's on record. It's on record right here. I don't know what you want me to do. And I really don't get the fact of how, hey, Glam Rock's good to see you, Queen. I was just telling the people that you gave me the intel on this story. Thank you, Queen, so much. I don't get how you can sit up here, have the Black Death and Black Pox and the Black Imagination to appeal something that you did. I don't get that. Now, y'all remember the Deal or No Deal game where I told y'all 6 cases, 5 cases, 4 cases, 3 cases, 2 cases, 1 cases. And what happens when we get to 1 case at a time? In order to find out what's in that case, you got to get rid of all the cases. And once that case is gone, it's gone. We're at that point. And he is an absolute fool, because if you want a jury trial, guess what that means? Kingdom Reign Entertainment footage will be a part of evidence, motherfucker. All that footage, because guess what? The show is on for 60 minutes with commercials, 40 minutes without. Okay? So we don't see all the footage, damn it. So that's that. Number 2, that means your phone has to be turned over. You dumb fuck. That means Coleslaw's phone has to be turned over. You dumb fuck. Everybody who's seen the video, it's got to come into question. Content creators, their videos could be in this thing. Oh, and Tossaway K's interview and what Tossaway K gave out, oh, that's also a part of the evidence. You really didn't think this through, motherfucker, did you? Oh, Lord Jesus. You didn't think it through, just like you thought that you could go under Sheree Whitfield's Instagram post and say Mrs. Holt. But she didn't claim you back. But I guess if you can do that, I can say Melody Sheree Lee. You know what, Martel? I think you should see what I said about your wife. I really think you should. You know what? Let me let you know. Because I really okay, hang on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. And then we're gonna take a commercial break right after this, because I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. But like, you are appealing a crime that you committed. And you want a jury trial. Oh, by the way, those calls with that blogger that Coleslaw did, that will also have to be entered into evidence. Okay. So, Martel, this is what I said, okay? Not that lame shit, fake shit. Oh. Oh, well, you can crop me in the best part. Oh. I mean, you do. I mean, you're not so small this time. Okay, first of all, my DNA is only greatness. Okay?
Come on with it, Brian.
Just want you to know that.
That part.
I mean, I'm available to be a better father. I'm just letting you know. And that karma's gonna come around with the quickness.
Yes, it will.
You download this song, Nobody's Business by Melody Cherie Lee. I mean, Roger. Nobody's business.
Nobody's business.
Nobody's business, okay? Nobody's business. Man, this song is so fire. That karma hashtag is gonna come around with that quickness. Hopefully that 1,000 will come to me and that 1,000 will come to you. But really, just be great people. Love y'all.
That's why I said about your ex-wife, bro. I said Melody Cherie Lee. You gonna come at me with the energy? You're probably not. Like I told y'all, all these reality stars, they only are going to go after content creators with the numbers. Why? Because it's a association game. The bigger the platform, the bigger the numbers, the more traction they get. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. I'll just tell y'all the game. But anyway, so with that being said, I mean, listen, Melody Cherie Lee got a nice ring to it. Listen. He went under Sheree Whitfield's Instagram picture and said, Mrs. Ho. I should be able to say Melody Cherie Lee. Fair is fair, right? I'm just saying. So anyway, that is it for that. So we're going to take a little commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the brand new attraction coming to the Magic Kingdom at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. And for you Bugetto people, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. And Disneyland a little bit later on this summer. Then we're going to talk about Jeopardy, having a brand new version of Jeopardy coming to Amazon Prime Video. Then we're going to head over to Cedar Point, give you an update on Top Thrill 2. And DJ Yuckademics has a grape and defamation lawsuit. Plus, Lori Beth, a cast member, all that, made a huge allegation against Dan Schneider. I have all the intel for you coming up. We'll be back. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this commercial break. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me. Work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hey, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. For Ramirez?
Right. Well, Love and Marriage Huntsville TV star Martel Holt was recently arrested for domestic violence.
Place in the morning
the
to start my
42-year-old was booked into the Madison
with a
County
smile.
Jail last night. Holt
Somewhere
was
the hell
charged
we
with
getting to know?
third-degree domestic violence
there
and
is.
harassing communications.
Good morning, America. GMA 7A. Now that's how you start your day.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet boy, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you are found. I come from nothing. I find that you're
all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with children.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have you all here. Let me catch you up with what is going on. Wendy Williams' apartment, or penthouse rather, got sold for a loss of $822,000. So there is that. Oscar Mayer may be sold for $3 to $5 billion. I know, right? Amazon Prime Video has a new series coming on based on James Patterson's amazing book series called Alex Cross. So that should be big there. And then we just talked about Hotel Holt appealing a decision for a crime that he actually did. Ooh, this pig's running up. By the way, Ariane, or coleslaw rather, I just want you to know, you gave the rules so we know how to play. So when you say, I'm going to speak on men, I'm going to speak on women, I'm going to speak on children, if you calling some mother a bitch, you do realize that gives people the right to call you a bitch too, right? Hey, listen, don't get mad at me. You are giving the rules so people know how to play. I'm just saying, let's roll on. So we got to go from this to Princess Tiana. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we are going to do it. So here we go, everybody. Walt Disney World announces the grand opening date for Tiana's Bayou adventure. I am so excited for this year. This comes to us from Fox 35 Orlando. Disney has announced the new opening date for Tiana's Bayou adventure ride in Magic Kingdom Park in Frontierland at Walt Disney World on Saturday. The highly anticipated ride is set to open on June 28th. The company said in a news release. Set to a New Orleans theme, the ride will include the characters Princess Tiana, Mama Odie, Louis, based on Big Louis Armstrong, among others, with Afro-Cuban music as tunes for guests. The characters are based from the animated film The Princess and the Frog. Dozens of animatronic figures will be featured in the new adventure ride, the company said. So let me see if I can pull up a little something just to give y'all some joy here. Hang on. Disney parks. Now, of course, as you guys know, one of the biggest parts of the attraction is going to be the one and only Mama Odie, and the one and only Miss Jennifer Lewis got to see it up close and personal. So let me see if I can pull that video up for you guys. And Disney, don't at me. I'm promoting y'all, okay? Yeah, I'm trying to get an invite to the Power Jewelry Creator Summit that happened, but it wasn't open to other content creators rather. So just work with me, not against me, okay? Please and thank you. Love you so much. You all are awesome. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. I'm going to try. Oh, here it is here, y'all. The reaction of Jennifer Lewis is going to make y'all day. It really is going to make y'all day. Here we go, y'all. The one and only Jennifer Lewis, everybody. Here we go.
Oh my God, here it is. Hey, sweetie, it's Mama Odie. Oh, not audio.
Tiana sure knows how to make a party special.
I love when she goes, there's Juju. Her movements, everything is there. You guys did an amazing job on this. Now, what am I going to do with you guys? Where'd you get your brains? It's ridiculous. 2, 3, 4. You got to dig. Come out a little deeper. Find out who you are. You gotta dig a little deeper. I want to just hug you all. Well, I know it's not mine, but this is a gift. This is such an amazing gift. Bye, honey. I'll see you in the park, okay?
How cool is that, right? How amazing is that? And Jennifer Lewis' legacy will be in Disney parks forever. All of the cast legacy will be in the parks forever. So what a great tribute. Not to mention there will be a Princess Tiana series on Disney Plus, and yes, I will be watching as the kid that I am. Yes, indeed. So let's see here. Should be playing. I don't know why it's not playing. Come on, Disney, work with me, not against me here. Yes, indeed. Oh, my Lord. It's going to be a grand old time, as they say. Yes, indeed. So June 28th, 2024 is when that ride is going to open. Should be a wonderful, wonderful time there. Very excited about it, too. All right, y'all. More Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from this space right here and right now. Yes, indeed. Now, of course, you guys know Jeopardy. That's the way the announcer says it, but Jeopardy spinoff is being set at Amazon Prime Video. A Jeopardy spinoff is heading to streaming. Amazon Prime Video has ordered Pop Culture Jeopardy, a spinoff of the long-running game show. The series, which comes from Sony Pictures Television's game show division, marks the first time that Jeopardy series has been created for a streaming service. The show will launch in more than 240 countries and territories. It's a new twist on the classic game show and focus on categories from alternative rock to the Avengers, from Broadway to MMA to Gen Z to Zendaya. Contestants will be playing in teams of 3 and will compete in a tournament-style event for the grand prize and ultimate bragging rights. Pop Culture Jeopardy is produced by Sony Pictures Television, and Michael Davies will serve as executive producer. Pop Culture Jeopardy is its own cultural moment, marking the first time the iconic franchise will premiere exclusively on a streaming service, said Lauren Anderson, head of advertising, video on demand, originals, unscripted, targeted programming, and Amazon MGM Studios. With a team-based approach and pop culture focus, our global Prime Video customers will exclusively experience this innovative spin on Jeopardy while testing their knowledge on topics that will define trends in generations. We could not be more thrilled to collaborate with our partners at Amazon to make Prime Video the home for our new Jeopardy spinoff series, said Suzanne Preet, president game shows Sony Pictures Television, with Michael Davies at the helm. Pop Culture Jeopardy is going to be a nail-biter for game show enthusiasts who can expect to see teams competing at the highest level of Jeopardy, combined with a fresh twist on pop culture Olympics for the mind. It's going to be a must-watch for longtime viewers and new fans alike. I'm excited to see it. Now, can we get Black Jeopardy to be a thing? They've been parodying it on SNL for so damn long. And let Kenan Thompson host, okay? He's been doing that for that long. Was it Sports Jeopardy on Crackle? Crackle is a free streaming service from Sony, by the way. Sure, it also aired on CBS, NBC rather, Sports Network, but still, fewer religion-themed questions. I hope the Christo-fascist agenda at Jeopardy has not gone unnoticed since Pastor Jennings took over as host. They're even sneaking them into non-religion related categories. Okay, that's a little much. Category children's lit question. This book says, little child shall lead them. Answer, was the Bible can correct? Ding, 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 ding. There is no religious slant. It's all in your head. However, religious questions, 15th century English literature questions. Ken doesn't write the questions. No, he does not. It's actually a huge team. And there was a behind the scenes video with the Alex Trebek, and he was at his desk and he would write the clues out on index cards, and the podium that he famously stood at, he had all of the clues behind that podium there. So it goes to show that there are ignorant people in the world that don't know the behind the scenes of television there. Ken may not be writing them, but I bet he's involved somehow. Christianity is in severe decline in the world, and the ties are drying up, which is bad for the grieving con men and televangelists promising eternal life. In return for cold, hard, intoxicable cash, whoever's writing these questions needs to be replaced immediately. I'm with Anonymous. What? Yeah, there's a whole team that does that. Okay. All right. I guess, child. I guess. Hey, Miss Denise, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. So that will be coming out very, very soon. All right, y'all. So let's go over to Cedar Point here. So Cedar Point closes indefinitely weeks after opening. Cedar Point confirms. This comes to us from Sandusky, Ohio. Cedar Point's new ride, Top Thrill 2, has been shut down for an indefinite amount of time, weeks after being unveiled, according to Cedar Point's social media page. Cedar Point officials say the ride has been shut down while Sempira, the ride's manufacturer, completes a mechanical modification. But then again, the medical health of the ride, it does matter. After this is complete, the maintenance operations team has inspector partner will conduct a thorough review of the modifications before opening the ride. According to Cedar Point, this ride has been running less than 2 weeks since the park opened for the season, May 4th. 13 Action News reporter Megan Downs was one of the first to ride during media preview day. We know our guests are excited to experience this incredible roller coaster. We share your disappointment that we're not able to operate this weekend. Cedar Point said in a statement, we will do everything possible to reopen Top Thrill 2 as soon as we are able to, soon as we are confident that we can deliver the ride experience our guests deserve. Cedar Point says they cannot confirm a reopening date and will provide updates on their website. So I know we talked about this yesterday, but usually when they are doing a ride modification, usually takes maybe a week or two. But the fact that it's an indefinite ride, and I already told y'all about the metal flash plate that hit somebody in the head, and they were fighting for their life. So here is the update from Cedar Point here. So they will provide updates here. So this update was on May 12th of 2024. So there it is there, y'all. All right. Now, just going to show the story, the source, that is. This came to us from Rolling Stone right here. DJ Yuckademics, also better known as Wackademics, or Grapeademics, that is, sued for grape and defamation. Farge Abaje claimed that she was assaulted multiple times at the internet personality's home, first by two men who drugged her, and then by Grapeademics himself, or Yuckademics. So this is the young lady here. So this is the young lady here. So this is the person here that she is saying that she got raped by Yuckademics friends, or Yuckademics friends. Let me put some respect on his name. Yuckademics and Grapeademics friends there. And then here is, according to New Hip Hop here, here is the article here. I do have the actual article, so we are going to read the article in full. It's only about, let me see. It's only about 6 pages, y'all, but y'all know how we do around here. We always give the context to every single story, so trigger warning for everybody. All right, Carmen Wallace, much love to you, Queen. Be blessed, all right? Much love to you. All right, y'all. Everything's alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, but also, too, y'all know I always give y'all the sources here. We give context on this channel. Lord help. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Before that, let me see here if I can. All right, so here it is here. So here's the context of this lady right here. Here we go.
I look crazy right now, but I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, Academics. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought. Like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story. This what you wanted, you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
I'm shaming her now. I'm shaming her. I said to her, I said, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. And you came to my house and had two niggas just fuck you raw. I ain't seen no condom, no none. I told her, I said, yo, you should go get tested, man. Like you done. I said, that's wild, yo. You should go get tested, bro. And from that moment, she started like, because the denial shifted and she kept like trying to like pivot on the denial to, yo, nah, send me the video. Yo, I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck him. And I'm like, bro, you fucked him. And she was like, no, look again. And now I'm getting super tight because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to watch this video of you getting fucked, my nigga. Like, it's on my surveillance. Like, bro, like, I was fucking with you. Like, what? You want me to watch the video of you getting fucked? Cool. She keeps saying that, whatever. She then tells me, by the way, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it a being about everything. My homies did not tell me they fucked her. At that point, I only seen on my security cam. My homies did not tell. Remember, they woke me up that night. I'm shaming her now. I'm shaming her.
All right, that's enough from that piece of shit. Okay, so I'm going to oh, Father God, help me with this story, because honestly, y'all, what I'm going to show y'all here in a little bit, everybody deserves the right to be heard. And I will just leave it there. So with that being said, here we go. Trigger warning for everybody. The lawsuit was filed by Zaya Abashi, who dated the internet personality real name Livingston Allen. After meeting him online in 2021, this article comes to us from Rolling Stone. Abashi alleges that on July 16, 2022, Allen contacted her and invited her to his house in New Jersey, not suspecting any ill intentions, even though they allegedly had seen each other for almost a year. When Abashi arrived, however, she was met by two men identified as John Doe 1 and John Doe 2, whom she did not expect to be there. Abashi claimed the two men drugged her drink and piled her with alcohol before assaulting and raping her on Allen's pool deck. Abashi said the drugs impacted her memory, caused her to lose consciousness, according to the lawsuit. She claims that she was later woken up around 4 a.m. on July 17, 2022, in a bedroom by Allen, who was pulling her hair, prying open her legs, and brutally raping her, she claims. Abashi accuses Allen penetrating her, from the behind and through her portal. And she says she was begging him to stop and crying for most of this assault, but losing her ability to move physically. The following day, according to the suit, Abashi asked Allen for details about what happened the previous night. He allegedly showed her a trash can that contained 2 condom wrappers, which suggested to Abashi that after the alleged pool deck attack, the 2 John Does had taken her to another room of the house and continued to rape her brutally. Abashi also claimed that Allen showed her surveillance footage of the alleged pool deck attack. According to Ms. Abashi, as she watched the mirror, she looked like she was just laying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her, the suit reads. According to text messages included in the lawsuit later that day on July 17th, Allen told Abashi to get tested and that she would do the same. Abashi said that she found the statement odd, and the suit argues that the text was proof that Allen, who had not slept with Ms. Abashi for over a year, engaged in unprotected sexual intercourse for that night. Allen did not reply to a request for comment on this article. After contacting her lawyer for advice, Abashi went to the police. Authorities first told her to visit the hospital for a grape kit, which she did. The kit purportedly led to the discovery of traces of Allen's sperm, which she claims Abashi then spoke to the authorities in person, and photographs were taken of bruises rather on Abashi's arm, back, buttocks, and legs. Abashi also sat for a recorded wire call with Allen, during which she claimed Allen graphically recounted and admits having sexual intercourse with her, even going so far as to describe her launch pad. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. All right. Okay. This led the cops to obtain a warrant for the surveillance footage and other evidence. Abashi later claimed that Allen disposed of several items, bed sheets, etc., at a dumpster near his office. Presumably, Mr. Allen was attempting to destroy the evidence of Ms. Abashi's grape. Despite her allegations to police, Abashi chose silence for the lawsuit and obscenely decided not to press charges. Her decision to bring the lawsuit comes after allegations were brought to light at the end of 2023, after she and Allen both addressed the incident on social media. Allen denied Abashi in a December 30th, 2023 video, claimed he was asleep at the home while the two John Does allegedly assaulted her on the pool deck. According to the surveillance footage of the alleged tech, Allen said she was getting trained by my two men on the pool deck. Okay, trained. All right. But this is your home where you brought a woman to your home where you've known her for almost 2 years. Okay. That's just, you know what? Cardi, I need you to come here, beautiful. I need you to come for a minute, Cardi. Hang on, y'all. I'm about to call Cardi B. Hang on. Cardi, what do you have to say about all this? Thank you, Cardi B, so much for your contribution to the conversation. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Hopefully all is well with you. The suit alleges that Allen defamed Abashi by accusing her of voluntarily having a threesome of sorts with his friends at his home, while maintaining that he never participated at all. The suit goes on to allege that Allen knew his statements in the video were misleading and false, as he was in possession of text messages from Ms. Abashi, where she stated that he did not know what happened to her on July 16th, 2022, that it was Mr. Allen who informed her of the night's events. In a statement, Abashi said, "I'm confident that justice will prevail and the veil will be removed, so no other woman will have to endure what I did." Her lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, added, "Litigation is always the last resort. After several unsuccessful attempts to privately resolve this case, Ms. Abashi was left with no choice other than to file. Mr. Allen's hubris will be his downfall." I'm going to bring in Dave Chappelle. Oh, no, I don't need you yet, Dave Chappelle. Just wait 1 minute, brother. So I know what you guys are thinking. Okay, well, the evidence does he have? Well, there was a back and forth with Young Miami. Oh, Lord Jesus. In a 2018 tweet, Young Miami reminded Yuckademics when he wrote about Bad Baby. Now, for those of you who don't remember who Bad Baby is, she's the person that was on Dr. Phil that said, "Catch me outside, how about that?" He wrote this tweet: "Mad Baby got mad tits for a 15-year-old. Before adding, "Stop talking to me about Diddy, itch. Go talk to him, big back itch. You address me, so I'm addressing you, you pervert ass itch. You a ucking creep," she wrote. "You ain't better than the next itch weirdo. Let's talk about you, you sick itch." And you are probably seeing this here. Yuckademics' infamous comments on underage sex, including at one point, "There's no difference between 21 and 17 now." I know what you're thinking. Braylon, you can't be serious. I'm pretty serious on this one, guys. Pretty serious on this one, guys. So, this is him, okay? Here we go. Can someone type a 1 in the chat if y'all can still hear me? If y'all heard that, can y'all type a 1 in the chat for me, please? Thank you. I'll wait real quick. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can y'all still hear me? Type a 1 in the chat if y'all can still hear your man, your friend, or family member, Braylon Lee here. Whew. I told y'all this was going to be a tour tonight. Can anybody still hear me? Hello, hello. Hang on, I'll type in the chat. Can anyone still hear me? I will wait on a response before moving on. Now, he said this in an interview. And so listen, most of the time, you usually have to wait to hear if that person is guilty or not. But I believe her. I do. I believe her. So, child, that's what it is. That is what it is. So yeah. So just y'all know. All right, y'all. So this next story, this one's also, oh Lord, it's out there. All That star Lori Beth Denberg alleges that Dan Schneider showed her on initiated phone intercourse. Schneider calls claims wildly exaggerated. So that comes to us from Variety, but I do have the article from Business Insider. Let's see. Let me refresh it. Okay, I'm still seeing likes, so I'm guessing I'm still live. Hang on, let me see here. Okay, so I just heard myself. Okay. All right, so y'all can still hear me. Okay, so what did y'all think about that story with Yuckademics in that clip that I just played? Now listen, innocent until proven guilty. So the suit is out, but I really do believe that if someone said this out loud, oh, hang on. Now, I do believe that someone could say this. So, I think Yuckademics is going down. I do. So, by the way, if you want to find that link, it is in my description box. One thing to know and two things for sure, I always come through with research. Always. I am not going to bring y'all anything that's not real, that's not factual, that's not actual. Real life is happening out here, okay? So like I said, let's get into this story here. This one's a bit of a long one, so trigger warning to everybody. Now, y'all remember Quiet on Set, the dark side of kids' TV. Well, Lori Beth has come out. And by the way, that documentary has done very big numbers for Investigation Discovery and Max. And Dan Schneider is suing the team that made that documentary, even though he sat down with the person that played T-Bone in iCarly and did an interview about the documentary and said he was remorseful, but yet Dan Schneider is suing the team. Why are you suing the team if you were remorseful for all your actions? Oh, by the way, I almost forgot, Dave Chappelle, what do you have to say about Yuckademics, by the way? Thank you, Dave Chappelle, so much for your contribution to the conversation. All right, trigger warning, everybody, here we go. All That star Lori Beth Dunberg said that Dan Schneider showed her on, initiated phone intercourse, and lashed out on set. This comes to us from the Business Insider. Lori Beth Dunberg remembers Dan Schneider calling her into his office and telling her to shut the door. It was 1995. I was around 2 years old because I was born in 1994. So that was my second year of life upon the earth, as Dunberg was having her 19th birthday. And Nickelodeon's hit comedy show All That had recently wrapped its first season. Dunberg was one of the stars. So when Schneider, the head writer of All That, heard that female producer had met with Dunberg to discuss her wank game, he was angry. Schneider told Dunberg that he should have been the one to have that conversation. After all, he understood what it was like to be overweight. At first, Dunberg appreciated the support, but the conversation shifted before Dunberg realized that Schneider was showing her clips of pornography on his computer. The grand finale, Dunberg said, was a video in which a woman performed fellatio on a donkey. Like I said, this comes to us from the Business Insider. Everything's alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Y'all know I bring always factual information. I felt like that this is the first time that he preyed on me, Dunberg told Business Insider. During her 4 seasons starring and All That from between 1994 and 1998, Dunberg said Schneider put her in countless uncomfortable situations. She said he lashed out at her on set, playing on for her on multiple occasions, and once initiated phone intercourse. Dunberg said, looking back, that she is disturbed by the power imbalance between herself and Schneider, who is a decade older than Dunberg, one of the most powerful people working on All That. Schneider had built a children's television empire at Nickelodeon in the early 2000s, like creating shows like The Amanda Show, Drake and Josh, and iCarly, but his legacy has been marred by accusations of inappropriate behavior. In a 2022 Business Insider investigation, people who work with Schneider said that he requested on-set massages, pushed for actors to wear revealing costumes, and inserted sexual innuendos into the shows. The recent documentary, Quiet on Set, The Dark Side Kids TV, reported further allegations with Jenny Kilgren, a writer on The Amanda Show, saying that Schneider showed writers on his computer while they worked. He was constantly testing those around him, seeing how far I can push this person, Dunberg said. In a statement to Business Insider, Schneider, now 58, said Dunberg's accusations are wildly exaggerated and in most cases false. As I previously stated, that there were times, particularly in the early years of my career, that I made mistakes and exhibited poor judgment as a leader. And if I did that with respect to Lori Beth, I sincerely apologize to her, but I cannot apologize for things I did not do. This is the first time Dunberg has publicly discussed Schneider at length, but this is not the first time she voiced her concerns. Around 2000, Dunberg told Albie Hinch, the president of film and television at Nickelodeon, and Brian Robbins, the co-creator of All That she was worried about how Schneider treated the actor Amanda Bynes. The star appeared initiated and exhausted on the set of The Amanda Show, which Schneider created and produced. According to Dunberg and another person who worked at Nickelodeon, after she spoke with executive, Dunberg was barred from the set of The Amanda Show. Schneider was ultimately ousted from Nickelodeon in 2018 after an internal investigation found that he could be verbally abusive. But Dunberg said that Nickelodeon executives' failure to act more quickly forced actors and crew members to endure years of abuse and mistreatment at Schneider's hands. No one thinks it's their responsibility to protect the people working at Nickelodeon, Dunberg said
Instead, higher ups act as if employees should be thanking them for the privilege, and it's just absolutely disgusting. Denberg was a 17-year-old high school senior when she was cast in All That in 1994. She was ecstatic to book her first professional acting gig. Denberg moved to Orlando, and at Orlando at Universal Studios Florida was Nickelodeon Studios. Was alone to film the first season. Off camera, she socialized with the crew, writers, including Schneider. Denberg felt more mature than her younger co-stars and thought Schneider was someone she could learn from, maybe even serve as a mentor. Denberg said her relationship with Schneider turned sexual when she was around 19 years old. It started with frequent phone calls. Denberg said they would regularly discuss sexual topics and once Schneider initially phone intercourse. When All That moved from Orlando to Los Angeles at the Sunday, 1996, Denberg said that she would spend late nights at Schneider's home, sometimes sleeping over. While they were not sexually intimate during these sleepovers, Denberg said that they would give each other massages, and Schneider frequently played on his computer. Farrah Avalon, a high school friend of Denberg's, told Business Insider that Denberg told her about the phone intercourse and Orn, as well as Schneider's request for massages at the time. Once Denberg said Schneider asked to accompany him to visit his auto repairman. According to Denberg, Schneider had a pow-pow on him. When a police officer pulled over Schneider because of an issue with his car tax, Schneider pushed his pal to Denberg's. She said she hid the pal under her skirt. As Schneider chatted with the officer who recognized him from his role on the sitcom Head of the Class, Schneider, she said, then asked the officer if he had any children who watched Nickelodeon might recognize Denberg. Okay, let's pause for a minute. So you are the creator of a show and head writer. You are over minors. And instead of utilizing your platform to invest in children, you want to utilize children for your own personal benefit. But yet you did an interview on your YouTube channel, Dan Rap, saying if there was anything that I've done wrong, I'm sorry, but yet you're suing the production team of Quiet on Set. Give me a moment. Because I know that some people may not believe, well, what do you mean, Braylon, he's suing? But I really bring y'all something that's not real. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Shout out to Indie Star here. Dan Schneider, former Nickelodeon producer and writer, is suing the makers of Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV, alleged the series implied sexual abuse of children actors he frequently worked with. Schneider filed a lawsuit on May 1st for allegations of defamation and false implications of sexual abuse of child actors against Warner Brothers and Sony Pictures, according to a YouTube video from Law & Crime Network. His lawyers claim false statements and implications destroy Schneider's reputation and legacy, specifically referring to the docuseries trailer. But once again, though, you did say if there was anything that I've done wrong, I apologize, which means you are admitting that you've done some things wrong. There you go. Let's get back to the article here. And like I said, too, to be in a situation where you give a 19-year-old, hey, Latoya Tacker, welcome in. Glad to have you here. To give a 19-year-old a pow-pow, what is being read off? We are talking about Dan Schneider and Lori Beth Denberg, who alleges that there was phone intercourse, that Schneider showed her Orn and lashed out on her on the set of All That. And like I said, the fact that you have pow-pow on you and she hit the skirt under her leg, or sorry, she hit the pow-pow under her skirt.
at 19 years old. And I see here, I didn't read this part. Once Denberg said Schneider asked her to accompany him to visit his auto repairman. Why? Why? And why, good sir? Why? So, everybody got the picture here. Let's roll on. Denberg said her relationship with Schneider developed into a weird, abusive friendship. One night when Denberg was around 20 or 21, she said things became physical. Denberg said that they were watching Jeopardy at Schneider's home and made a bet on who could get the most answers correct. The winner would get a massage, but when Denberg won, she said Schneider also fondled and put his mouth on her upper region. I'm going to read that 2 more times. The winner would get a massage, but when Denberg won, she said Schneider also fondled and put his mouth on her upper area. The winner would get a massage, but when Denberg won, she said Schneider fondled and put his mouth on her upper region. She was 19 years old. Oh, Lord Jesus. At the time, Denberg did not necessarily see these interactions as inappropriate, telling herself that she was older than 18. It's only in recent years that she started grappling with the power and balance in these sexual encounters. She felt that if she refused Schneider, there would be a possibility that he would stop writing sketches for her or humiliate her on set. I could have been more green, Denberg says. I could have been more vulnerable. Denberg says Schneider's outbursts became a problem on and off set. Once at dinner with writers and crew members, Denberg recalls Schneider asking the group unprompted whether they've ever noticed that Denberg's breasts were different sizes. What the hell? What the actual fuck? What the actual shit, bruh? You're at a dinner with your writers and crew members of a show that you created and that you're the head writer on. And this was, I'm assuming, outside of work. But you asked the group unprompted whether one of your minor employees' breasts were different sizes. What the fuck is wrong with you? Let's roll on. Denberg, who was 18 or 19 at the time, said she responded by throwing a bread roll at Schneider, hoping to defuse the situation. Schneider was livid, according to Denberg. She said he screamed at her, yelling that his right eye was hanging on by a thread before storming out the restaurant. It was one of those turns that was just really upsetting and scary. She said everyone else seemed to completely blow it off. As all that progressed, Denberg said Schneider lashed out at her more frequently on set. If Denberg pushed back against Schneider, she said it became more and more of, I'm going to make your life miserable. I'm going to treat you as badly as I can. Schneider's digs could be subtle. Someone who worked on all that told Business Insider that Schneider could be vindictive toward Denberg, sometimes adjusting scripts to humiliate her. This person and 3 others who worked with Schneider request anonymity in order to speak freely without fear of professional repercussions. Their identities are known to Business Insider. Once Robbins wasn't on set, Schneider made Denberg wait more than an hour on the chilly soundstage, freezing and soaking wet, to film a sketch as Sweaty Woman. Denberg starred in another recurring segment called Vital Information. According to Denberg, Schneider would refuse to write her jokes for the segment until the last minute, forcing her to perform live without rehearsing. Denberg felt like it was a power play to purposefully upset her. Other times Schneider exploded. Denberg said working with Schneider carried the threat that this big man might turn around to yell at you and attack you out of nowhere. Once Schneider wanted Denberg to adjust to how she sung a song and sing. When she told him to talk to Robbins, the episode's director, she said Schneider snapped and said he would tell her anything I fucking want. Angelique Bates, who starred in the first 2 seasons of All That when she was 13, told Business Insider in 2022 that Schneider once screamed at her after a sketch went off the rails. Bates said the incident was so intense that she ran away in tears. A person close to Schneider responded to Business Insider's 2022 investigation, saying that Schneider never screamed at anyone, but that Bates may have been upset by his direction. You get sucked in with the fun, Denberg said. The joy of working on a comedy show together makes those turns that much more impactful, hurtful, devastating rather. When Denberg left All That in 1998 after its 4th season, she never wanted to see Schneider again. But roughly a year later, Bynes asked Denberg to visit the set of her new series, The Amanda Show. Denberg couldn't refuse. I decided that I loved her more than I hated Dan, Denberg said. Denberg had long been worried about how Schneider treated Bynes, who was 10 years old when she joined All That in season 3. On Bynes' first day of filming, Denberg recalled Schneider adjusting her script at the last minute, upsetting the young actor. Denberg said, cheer up, Bynes, then told Schneider that he couldn't match little girls' lines on the spot. She recalled him responding, I can do whatever I want. When Denberg visited the Amanda Show set, the 13-year-old Bynes looked gaunt, she said. Denberg didn't interact with Schneider directly. She said she overheard him say that he had the show stop filming because Bynes was tired. Denberg's friend Alvin recalled her saying after the visit that Amanda was not okay. Given her own negative experiences with Schneider, she decided to speak to Schneider's boss, Brian Robbins, the executive producer and co-creator of All That. Robbins' company, Tolan Robbins Productions, also produced The Amanda Show and served as Byron's talent manager. In a meeting with Tolan Robbins' offices, Denberg said that she told Robbins that she had once thought Schneider could be a mentor to her. She burst into tears and explained that she was worried about Bynes. She said Robbins didn't ask any follow-up questions, but told her Schneider hadn't had easy either. Even before the meeting, Denberg did not trust Robbins. He and Schneider were longtime friends, having starred together in the 1980 series hit Head of the Class. People who worked with Nickelodeon in the 90s said Robbins knew about Schneider's temper and witnessed Schneider's on-set massages from crew members and extras firsthand. Denberg left the Tolan Robbins offices determined to find someone who would listen to her concerns. She said she made an appointment at Nickelodeon's New York headquarters. In the 2000 meeting, she recalled Albie Henshin, the president of Nickelodeon Entertainment, that Bynes was in trouble. She said Schneider was a problem, didn't care about anything except himself. She said that she did not discuss her sexualized encounters with Schneider with either Head or Robbins. Head had listened politely. According to Denberg, he later called her to say Nickelodeon had rearranged Bynes' shooting schedules in an effort to make them less taxing on the actor. When Denberg was back in Los Angeles, a friend who worked on The Amanda Show called to tell her that her photo had been hung in a guard shack, banning her from the set. Denberg said someone who worked on the show confirmed to Business Insider that Denberg's photo had been posted, and that was common knowledge. She was barred after expressing concerns about Schneider. Denberg was hit with a wave of disgust, defeat, and sadness. I felt like I tried to help her to help Amanda and could, Denberg said. In March of 2018, Nickelodeon announced that the network and Schneider had come to a mutual decision to part ways. 3 years later, the New York Times reported that Viacom CBS, now Paramount Global, cut ties with Schneider following an internal investigation, which found no evidence of sexual misconduct, but concluded that Schneider could be verbally abusive. It infuriates Denberg that Schneider spent years thriving at Nickelodeon after she spoke to executives. Hint went on to produce hits like the SpongeBob SquarePants movie in 2003. He launched Spike TV. Robbins built a career as a director and producer before returning to Nickelodeon as president in 2018. A few months after Schneider's departure, in late April, Robbins was one of the 3 executives promoted to lead all of Paramount Global as co-CEO. That means chief executive officer. While Bynes did not respond to a request for comment, the actor has publicly struggled with her mental health. Bynes was released from conservatorship in 2022 and placed on psychiatric hold twice in 2023. Denberg said that she
hopes that by finally talking about Schneider, others will feel safe to do so as well. The 48-year-old who still acts knows it can ruin her future chances in working in television, but she's willing to take that risk. She wants Nick Alone to accept. She wants Nick Alone to take responsibility. She wants people to know that what Schneider. She wants people to know what Schneider did. There was right and wrong, Denberg said, and there's true and false. Oh man. First of all, to Lori Beth Denberg, I am so sorry. I grew up on Nickelodeon. All That, Snick, The Amanda Show, Keenan and Kel, Legends of the Hidden Temple, Slime Time Live, Double Dare 2000. I can go on and on and on. You don't know what you don't know, Lori, and I am very proud of you for standing up for yourself. And I also want y'all to see that Lori Beth, let me go back up, because I know that in our culture we are not heard at all, but Lori Beth, that's Lori Beth right there. Let me see if I can expand it here for y'all. Lori Beth is a white woman, y'all. So the abuse knows no bounds, okay? And Dan Schneider, for those of you who don't know who Dan Schneider looks like, this is Dan Schneider right here. So rape, assault, crime does not have a color. I want that to be very, very clear. So I told y'all this was going to be a tour tonight. We're going to take a little commercial break, and when we come back, we will have more Virtual Tour Live right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Did you miss us? If only there was a place in the morning to start my day. With a smile, somewhere to help me get in the know. Oh wait, there is. Good morning, America. GMA 7A. Now that's how you start your day.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you are found. I come from nothing. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. like that.
I'm sweet that. Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with joy.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brain Lee's virtual tour live. Glad to have all of you here. I am going to drop the link if you guys want to come up. Like I said, I thought I had the show together. My last topic was going to be Cedar Point, but then when I saw Yuckademics, DJ Yuckademics, and I saw that story about Lori Beth, I had to add to the show. Because one thing to know, and two things for sure, we are the most culturally purposeful show on social media. It's bigger than YouTube. And I think that's one thing about our channel that I don't think anyone else can say, is that we keep it real over here. We go to destinations that not everybody goes to, right? And it is not easy to talk about any of these topics at all. I mean, we talked about Wendy Williams and the abuse that's happening with her. We talked about Martel Holt being convicted on domestic violence, harassing communications, third degree. Then we talked about a grape and defamation lawsuit. And then we talked about a 19-year-old child. She was 19. Yeah, adults in the eye of the beholder. We talked about a minor actor not being respected. All in the same show. Tell me what other show goes there. I'll wait. The link is pinned if y'all want to come on up. I'm going to turn my camera now because I've done the whole show for over an hour. Woo, Lord. I told y'all today it was going to be a show today. Like I said, I don't know how you move after that information. I truly don't. If it was heavy for you, imagine how I feel about it. And that's just real talk. So, just know, y'all, I am right here with y'all. This was a heavy show tonight. I didn't mean for it to be heavy, but you know we keep it real around here. Often. You know, it really does amaze me when people say, oh my God, there's nothing going on. I'm like, really? Nothing's going on at all? Not a thing. Not a thing. Okay. Okay. Interesting. It's interesting that you believe that. And yet here we are. So nothing's going on? Nothing's going on at all, right? Not to think. Seems like there's a lot going on in the world. I'm just going to keep scrolling. Oh, my Lord Jesus. But yet nothing's going on, though. I'm just showcasing my receipts. That nothing is going on? Okay. All right. I guess. Still scrolling.
really does boggle my mind how people say there's nothing going on, but yet all these stories I cover, but yet nothing's going on. Okay. All right. I'm glad we all know there's nothing going on. Although my receipts say different. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. I don't know why I didn't show it. Hang on, y'all. I'm sorry. I thought I showed it. There it is. Now y'all can see it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I just had to. I'll do the scrolling again. Just a show. Nothing going on. Not the thing. Y'all say y'all want content. Content that's different. Content that can be positive. Content that showcases all the culture, not just some of it. Been doing it for quite a while here. As I am scrolling. Another amazing thing to me is how deep the topics have gotten on this show. And we cover everything. And sure, yes, it has a media foundation, and sure we do cover celebrities, but we've also covered and do cover a lot of real stuff. We do. We absolutely do. Oh man. It does say nothing's going on. Okay. Glad to know we're all on the same page. Let's see here. Hey, I'm gonna be in the bushes listening. I'm baby say he's whining. The dog is barking because he's not used to hearing the baby cry. I need a call, Lord. Understood, beautiful. Understood. Oh my Lord Jesus. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Oh no, we're not doing this shit. Nope, hang on one second. Nope. Nope, that is a troll. That is a fucking troll. Got your fucking ass, bitch. Hi, user. And we're also going to send you to the cornfield. Yep. I don't got time for it. Don't have time for it. Oh, man. Like I said, every time I go live, it never ceases to amaze me the realness of the world that we're in. You know what I mean? All those stories were real. All of them. So yeah. Like I say, y'all, welcome into Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. We are just in chill out mode. We've been on the highways and byways of the possibilities of what could be of this Virtual Tour Live for 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 30 seconds. We talked about Wendy Williams and how she sold her New York City penthouse and was out lost. Then we talked about Oscar Mayer being sold for $3 to $5 billion. We talked about the new Alex Cross series coming to Amazon Prime Video. Looks really, really good, by the way. Martel Holt is appealing his conviction of being arrested for domestic violence with harassing communications in the third degree. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is opening up June 28th at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. I know, beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. So that ride is coming out June 28th. That should be so much fun. Can't wait for that. Then Jeopardy is coming out with Pop Culture Jeopardy on Amazon Prime Video. Oh, BTL, somebody, they were just laughing, and I didn't know why. So I'm like, that's a troll. I've never seen them before in my chat, so I don't got time for bullshit. No dime for it. So then we went to Cedar Point and gave you an update on Top Thrill 2. It is on indefinite. It's on definite hold as they figure out what is wrong with the ride. Or basically, they were making an update, but they also try to figure out what's going on with the ride, even though it just debuted it. Then we stopped by DJ Yuckademics, who has been charged and given a rape and defamation lawsuit. And then we talked about Lori Denberg, who said that Dan Schneider showed her porn, initiated phone intercourse, and also lashed out her on the set of all that. So a very, very hot tour tonight. A lot of destinations we went to tonight. And that's the one thing, and that's the one thing, no, two things about this show. We go to the destinations that people are talking about. We also go to the destinations that people aren't talking about. I think over here you get a very cohesive overview of the culture. You do. You get a very cohesive overview of the culture and what is happening within the culture. And that's what we do. That is what we do. So, like I said, I'm very proud of what we have been able to do over here and what we are able to do over here. So. Okay, not viewing my profile then. All right. Damn. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. All right now. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm on TikTok too. And so on TikTok, it'll tell you who's like looking at your profile and stuff. I'm like, all right now. I see who's looking. They look cute. Anyway, I need to stop. But Lady B, you can let me know. Do you think that we do a good job over here of covering the culture? I mean, listen, this job is not for the weak. It is not. Social commentary, it ain't for amateurs. You gotta be a professional and dig into your business. Do you hear me? Like I said, it's not an easy thing to do this job. It's not. Especially when you have so much of the culture happening all at once. The news cycle is never ending. And like I said, as soon as we get off of here, there'll probably be some breaking news. More than likely about something that's going on. But I do hope that you guys do feel that we give you guys a very cohesive overview of the culture. And like I said, that's not easy. It's definitely not, because there are some stories that I have probably missed. And there are some stories that people probably haven't cared about. But I do know, based on the views of this channel over here, that people are interested in wanting to see, the culture for all that it is. And, you know, I keep thinking of that amazing Tubi opportunity that I don't think there's ever been a show like this on TV, on streaming. And so I do believe Braylon Lee's virtual tour will be on TV. I do. There is no show like this. I mean, even 106 & Park, that was more of an entertainment countdown show. You could say that this is like the 106 & Park of streaming, because we don't count down the top 10 music videos, but we do count down the top 6 or top 7 or top 8 destinations of the hottest stories and topics that people are traveling to in the virtual world of social media. So I do believe that this will be on TV. I think the culture needs a show like this. I really, really do. I think I was put on YouTube for such a time as this. I really, really do. So. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, I got a feeling this one's going to get some playback for real. I got a feeling on this one because, woof. That's the thing. We went from Wendy Williams to Dan Schneider all in one show. Man. Sometimes I'm surprised by the range of our show. I'm like, did we really cover that? All of that? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And like I said, by the time 6 o'clock comes, by the time 11 a.m. comes, you will know the topics. You just won't necessarily know what I have to say on the topics. This is some rock. Is this the one? This may be the one. Let's see. Oh, come on. Why the video can't be played? Oh, my Lord Jesus. You would think. You would think. Let's see if I copy it. See if it comes up anywhere else here. Nope, it won't let me play it. Damn it! Oh well. It was a really good series with Brian Williams called Rock Center of Brian Williams, and that was one of the statements in the news magazine that you're going to know what's on the show, but you won't necessarily know what I have to say. And I think that's what the show. I think that's why people keep coming back to the shows, because how in the world do you do this? You know what I mean? So. But yep. So with that being said, we're going to take one more commercial break, and then we'll be back with more. We'll probably end the show after this, maybe. We'll see. We're going to take one more commercial break. We're back with more Virtual Tour Live right after this. Roll it.
Yeah, we hustle all day. hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, jump it to the floor, yeah, jump it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, jump it to the floor, yeah, jump it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, jump it to the floor, yeah, jump it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, jump it to the floor, yeah, jump it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. For Ramirez?
Did you miss us? If only there was a place in the morning to start my day. With a smile, somewhere to help me get in the know. Oh wait, there is. Good morning, America. GMA 7A. Now that's how you start your day.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good. Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good. Welcome to Copeland's.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from your face. Our son is your son.
Welcome to the celebration.
We always got it.
I'll see that. Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with joy.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
All right, y'all, we are going to go ahead and end it here. This has been a great show, a jam-packed show, that is. I'm going to want to thank each and every one of you for coming through. Lady B, love you as always. Toya Tacker, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Carmen Wallace, thank you. Miss Denise, thank you. Glam Rocks, thank you. Marshawn Bradley, thank you. Keisha Brooks, thank you as well. Sheeta Jalo, thank you as well. Mahogany Meeks, thank you as well. All right, y'all, let's do what we do and do the daily motivator, and then we're going to head on out of here. Get up for y'all. All right, y'all, it's time for the daily motivator. Inch by inch, it is a cinch. Robert H. Schuller. Tuesday, May 14th, 2024. Experience now. Not sure what to do, what to say, how to feel. Start doing, saying. Start doing, start saying. Start feeling, and find out. It's great to plan in advance based on what you think you want
want and believe, but no plan, no matter how elaborate, can take place of experience. You must step forward, actually deal with the day, with the situation, with your life, to know what is the best way forward. You must experience yourself as you move forward. That experience will include pain, disappointment, mistakes, as well as joy, satisfaction, and achievement. Every bit of it adds value and substance to your life and your world. Only through experience can you discover who you are, what you care about. As your experience continues to unfold, your life gains through truth, strength, competence, and meaning. Stop wondering what to do and start doing what you wonder about. The time to experience is now. I appreciate this because every time that we go live together on tour, we are always experiencing the culture live in real time. And sometimes in order to experience now, you have to put yourself and your energy into the now. That's the first thing. The second thing I will tell you is when it comes to experience now, be proud of how far you've come. A lot of times we complain about where we are, but we never appreciate where we are. And finally, stop wondering what to do and start doing what you wonder about. The more that you keep thinking about what you can do, the less time you have to do it. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you are always born blessed and treasured. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've chosen to do. Why? It's one thing to call yourself, it's nothing but chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together. We're also to be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just calling out what needs to be called out. Make sure the replay is not just for watch it, not just for listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you all. Always remember, when we receive love, you gotta give. When we receive love, you gotta give. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, wherever success you have achieved. On this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, be responsible. Hold people responsible, but most of all, let's be a responsible culture. Enjoy the fireworks for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings are on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way. Enjoy the fireworks for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings are on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love. I send it right back to you. Good night, everybody.
All day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me. Work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hey, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Did you miss us? Did you miss us?
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you have found
Our fun is your fun. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'm through that. Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with shoulder.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun. We've missed the excitement. We've missed the entertainment. We've missed the nightlife. But most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
I finally did it. Popeye's new chicken sandwich. I've been trying to make the perfect chicken sandwich forever.
How does that make you feel?
You know me. It had to be just right. Finding a bun as good as my chicken was not easy. I mean, I did it, obviously.
I think we've made a lot of progress here. I feel great. Good talk. I'm proud of you.
My new chicken sandwich is buttermilk battered and served on toasted brioche. Try it in spicy or classic.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of Black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now,
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician, general, author, ruler, man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.